Okay, so today let's talk about antiquing books. Not everybody has access to great thrift stores, finding old vintage books. Buying antique books, I have a few, but they can be very costly. So what I do is these are old classics that I just have that were not real expensive. And what I do is I take my dark wax and I dip my brush in lightly, and I open the binding just a little bit like this, and I wipe on the dark wax onto the edge of the pages. Okay, blend it a little bit. Take your rag and rub it in real well, so nothing gets sticky. You don't have that issue. And get close to the edge. And you have instant old book. Now what I usually do to cheat is I continue going around the book. See, I hold it with my hand and I just wipe it with you barely need any dark brown wax. You could use any brand. It doesn't matter. Wipe it on. Now I'll flip the book over. See, brand new pages. Take the dark wax. Blend it. Get in the corner because you want it to be old all the way to the binding. Wipe it. Now, what I do is when I'm going to display these, because I don't want them to see the binding that they're old. Look at that. You have an instant old book, and it took literally 30 seconds to do that. And I will continue to do more, and I will show you that. Here we go. I'm going to open the book up. Dip it a little bit into my dark wax. I mean, there's barely anything on here. This is mostly just stained from the previous book, but I wanted a little more. Wipe it on. Back and forth. Getting the crevices really good. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because when things age, they don't age exactly the same. So it doesn't have to be perfect, because a book does not age the same. See how that looks? Now I will go in here because I didn't get this edge that well. And wipe it a little bit. And look at that. It's instant age. Nobody knows. Then I flip the book over. Hold the pages. Dip it in the wax. This is a trick I have been doing for a very long time, and it works like a dream. So if you have any, hardcover books that you don't really care about and don't care about aging them, this is a good way to age books, because I have to tell you, where I live in New Jersey, thrifting is not the best. So finding these aged books isn't always an easy task. Now I'm going to flip it over again. Do the side. Add a little more. Get in by the binding a little bit. Take a lint-free cloth. And you can buy bags and bags of these lint-free cloths at Home Depot, and they're very inexpensive. I'm going to fix this right here because I don't like that's just not enough. So I'm going to be honest. I'm honest. Probably rushed it a little bit. Look at that. They look like old books. Nobody would even know the difference. Now here are 3 books that I just finished, and I will probably use these at some point throughout the house. Now remember, I said they don't have to be perfect because in real life everything does not age the same. So some are a little darker, some of the pages are a little bit lighter. And go with it. And it's easy to do.